Hey guys, my name is Katie. I am one of your wedding folks here at Purgatory. We do all sorts of weddings. We do all the sizes, all the spots, but just to give you a heads up, right now I'm standing in Purgies, not to be confused with Purgatory, which everyone confuses. But we've got a fireplace here. You can see kind of back behind me up there is the mountain. We just added a new ceremony site. We've had a couple up there this last year, so we're finally getting our feet wet. But top of lift one, it's called Paradise Overlook. You can see all sorts of pictures online, but it is absolutely beautiful. It is lift in and lift out access, so it gives you that full like mountain magical moment where everyone, you get to ride up and you get to ride down. It's super cool. We do, for those of you who are worried about it, we do have a shuttle or two that'll take up the older folks or the young kids, so everybody can still go, but it's definitely worth looking into. We here at Purgatory, we kind of provide all of the basics that you possibly need. So this is a really good spot for destination weddings. In particular, if you've got a lot of people coming in from all over, if you as the bride and groom are coming in from all over, we here kind of do everything. So we include, tables, chairs, linens, some basic decor, setup, tear down, staffing, everything you could possibly need in that way. Then we do all of our food, beverage, all of that's in-house. We have a handful of preferred vendors that we can throw you to for photography and floral, all of that kind of stuff. This being one of them for Colt and Hannah, who we love very much. And we can kind of create all of that stuff for you. And then on top of that, we also do room blocks. So basically we give what we kind of call a wedding discount, and we give it to all of your guests. We can include it in your contract, and it just basically means that everybody gets a discount on their room, and they're guaranteed to have a room. And so that we don't sell out, and we make sure that they have a space to stay and have somewhere usually within their price range as well, because we have everything from like a king studio room to a 5-bedroom townhome, in everything in between, and kind of every price point in there as well. So we can accommodate whomever, however you need. So in addition to Purgies here, we have 2 other venues that we use because we like to try and cater to as many different groups as possible. So this here Purgies, this is really good for that 150 to 170 size group. We've got an outdoor patio that you can use. It's kind of an updated area. We have a handful of different ceremony sites. We've got Boyce Meadows, Engineer Meadows, and Paradise, as I spoke about. But we also have Dante's. So Dante's is at the very top of the mountain. It's absolutely breathtaking. It is 10,500 feet. So you sea level people need to take that into consideration. I do recommend, if you're under that 200 mark and you want the mountains, but you're coming from sea level, Purgies is the way to go. We're at 2,000 feet lower, so everybody, and it's wheelchair accessible. So Dante's is an older venue. It is absolutely spectacular, but we don't have an elevator or anything wheelchair access. So I like everybody to know that ahead of time. But if you're ready to truck, if you're climbers, or if you're those outdoor people that are like, we want the mountains hardcore, Dante's might be the spot for you. We do shuttle you in and we shuttle you out, so there's no drunk driving, nobody has to worry about it. We take you all the way up to the top and all the way back down. We also have one more reception venue, and it's called the Durango Mountain Institute, otherwise known as the DMI, and it is just on the other side actually of Lift 1. And it's a little bit of a smaller building. We do it for groups of up to 80. For those kind of like 50 to 75, that's that perfect sweet spot where we have enough room to host your dinner and have a dancing area, it feels intimate but not super crowded. We also have a deck. Actually, all of our venues have decks, which is really nice. So you can kind of do either a cocktail hour out on the deck and do the reception on the inside, or if you like, you can even do some sort of ceremony on the deck itself. And we have views of the mountains in the backdrop, all of that. So I would say some of the things that are really great about coming to Purgatory, especially in the summertime, is that we actually have a ton of summer activities. So minus this last COVID season, as we've all seen and experienced, it was a little wonky. But in normal years, We have everything from zip lining to we have a mountain roller coaster to you can rent side-by-sides and four-wheelers and go all over the place. You can hike, you can mountain bike. We usually have like this super cool bungee kind of game outside, a bunch of stuff for the kids, little mini golf, all sorts of things. So it kind of gives all of your guests something to do, especially if they're traveling here and they can just stay at the resort and kind of make a little mini vacation out of it. They're not just flying in, doing the wedding and getting out. They can stay for another day or two and, make it a little fun for them as well. We can usually can get some discounts on that stuff too for large groups. So if you want to do that ahead of time and let me know or let whoever you're working with know that that's something that you're interested in, we can totally make that happen. And other than that, just one last little bit here is it is gorgeous, as you know, and as you've seen, all the pictures of the mountains and the views. Basically everywhere you go here, it's just spectacular. I mean, you're in the middle of the mountains in southwest Colorado. You're really hard pressed to have a crappy view. So basically, you're set. Once you decide you want to be here, we can make it happen. And a question I do get a lot, and I'm just going to one of those random ones, is are the chairs included at the ceremony site? Yes, they are. So you get the ceremony site and the reception venue all in the same bundled fee. It includes the tables and chairs and the setup in the reception venue, as I spoke of earlier, but also the chairs and the setup of those at the ceremony site and transportation to and from the ceremony site to whatever reception venue you're using. So really, once you get here, all you gotta do is get here, maybe bring a little extra decor if you wanna, foof it up a bit. We are a ski lodge after all. But after that, we pretty much take care of the rest. So all of you travelers, come see us here, give us a shout at Purgatory, and locals. I think this is one thing that is always shocking to me, is locals ask me a lot, like, well, what does it cost there? I didn't do it because of the name resort. I just thought it was gonna be this super expensive situation. And it's actually not. We're in the same price range, if not a little bit less for some of the venue costs as our local competitors. So we're not doing this exorbitant astronomical fee. So please, if you're interested and you're thinking about it, it's probably more of a deal and more convenient than you actually think that it is as a local to get married here. So it can't hurt to send an email. So I encourage you to give it a shot. For those of you who, due to COVID, have had to plan and replan, reduce your size, we are offering some smaller packages for weekday weddings for those of you who are, we got 30 people, immediate family. We just kind of want to knock it out, but have a nice little event as well. We do have some packages available, so feel free to inquire about those. We do refer to them as micro weddings, so it's anything from 20 to 40 people. They are only available Monday through Thursday, but they are at quite a discount. So send me an email and I can give you some more info. All right, guys, well, I guess that's all I have to say. I think I've told you all the basics. Be sure to check us out on Instagram. It's at Purgatory Resort Weddings. You can see pictures of all of our venues. Go on our website. We've got some new things coming on there, so keep your eyes out. We're rebuilding that site as well. It's going to give you a lot more interactive use. And hit me up. Send an email to weddings@purgatory.ski, and I am here to help you as much as I possibly can. Thanks for your time, and hopefully we'll see you soon.